Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my anime journal. And today we will be starting out with Konosuba Sekai ni Bakuan wo, also known as a Megumin uh, prequel to Konosuba. It's probably what you know it as. Um, by the way, yeah, I know last episode was like the kind of like special, like episode 100. So I got a guest in, but um, I know it hasn't really gotten in many views yet, but I also feel like it just did not go as well as I expected. I know I didn't say much, but that was just because, like, I guess it's in the moment and stuff that it's like, it's kind of hard to know, like, what I should be saying. Um, I just haven't had a guest on before. I haven't been, like, the host to, like, a podcast with a guest. So I think it could have gone a lot better, but at the same time, I'm not surprised it didn't go as well as I expected. Just because it's like my first time doing it. But and I did feel like I did enjoy all the anime more than he did. Um, but um, yeah, we're starting out with this one, the Konosuba. I think people just call it the Konosuba spin-off, but it is a prequel. Like it shows Megumin's like kind of backstory, which is neat. It's kind of cool seeing her, like how she became like a witch or whatever. Also, yeah, the uniform is actually really cute. I don't think I don't remember her wearing this in the main series, but it's like yeah, it's like a pink shirt, and then they wear or it's a pink uniform, and they wear like this black coat over top of it. It's really pretty. Um, but oh, and also they mentioned that I thought Union was like her senpai. She's like taller than her and like has bigger breasts than her, but no, Union is younger than Megumin. I didn't realize that. But yeah, it's just fun, just like kind of learning about more about Megumin. I didn't think this was like amazing. I feel like the humor might not have been as high of quality as the main series as well. Although it did still have some good humor in it. Some explosions, not as many as I was expecting. Um, but yeah, overall, not a bad series. Yeah. Um, Honestly, I don't have a crazy amount to say about it. But yeah, it was fun. After that, and then there's the ones we covered last episode. And then the Idolmaster Cinderella Girls U149. Um, this was interesting, and also like I genuinely feel like this one was better than the first like Idolmaster Cinderella Girls. Not better than the original Idolmaster. Not better than the original Cinderella Girls. In fact, actually, I gave it a 7, which is the same score I gave to OG Idolmaster. But yeah, Cinderella Girls, I gave it a 6 to, I think. Yeah, 6 to. I gave it a 6 to the second season as well. Yeah, 6. But yeah, this one's definitely better. Um, as I feel like it has like more direction because like this series, rather than just focusing on any random girls, it's specifically the girls who are they're younger, and so it means that they're also all newer to being idols, and are like, I guess they're, because they're kids, it's like these are girls who are like career idols, that they know they're not just doing this as like a summer job or something. This is like they're in this for the long run. um doing this like starting out so young. um but uh, although one of them was it the tomboy was like, I don't know how I got roped into being an idol. This girl Haru, um, I kind of love her. Um, like platonically, obviously. But like her episode was really good. Cause like I think we have 10 girls and there's 12 episodes. Um, it's about one girl an episode, and it is kind of a showcase sort of series. So it's sort of like the original Idolmaster, where it's like this is the girl of this episode. Um, but yeah, she dresses not just like kind of classical anime tomboy that's still very feminine. This it's like she does just kind of dress like a I guess kind of like a skater boy or something. Um, but and yeah, her and she just doesn't want to dress in anything frilly or anything. It's like no, please, just just let me, dress up, more like a boy. Um, but she gets some, I guess, a mild compromise. But it felt more wholesome though than like say, cause like, um, what was it in 22/7 where you have the girl who's like forced to dress up in a bikini and is like really like socially pressured, like you're letting down the team, you need to wear this bikini, you need to show off your body, what you don't think you're good enough. Just wear the bikini. um but this one is like it's literally it's just a frilly outfit. It's not like revealing or anything. It's just she doesn't want to wear it because she doesn't want to dress in something that feminine. um I don't know. That like I thought she was sweet though. But yeah, all of the characters, like sure they only get one episode each, but like each episode they really do like a deep dive into like who this person is and why they became an idol, why what their aspirations are for the rest of their career and stuff like that. It's really cool. Um, I I can honestly just talk about each one of them individually. They all have so much to say about them. Was it Momoko was like the rich girl? I can't remember why a rich girl would want to become an idol. Like an idol is kind of like, uh, I guess like some girls still see being an idol as like a thing that's actually like good. Um, but like knowing about like how predatory the idol industry is, it kind of feels like that it's almost like selling yourself out. That's sort of like almost like going into like other parts of the entertainment industry where it's like you're just selling your body, you're selling your soul to just make a quick buck off of the idol industry. um, and it's like, why would a rich girl do that? Why would she need the money so badly that she's willing to stoop down to be an idol? But I guess she must enjoy it. Like, there's no way that she was just gonna, go into idling just because she doesn't need the money. Um, but yeah, and who else? Yeah, Miria. We saw Miria in. I guess apparently Momoko was also in the Cinderella Girls. It says just as a supporting cast member though. And Miria was obviously in Cinderella Girls as like a main character. Um, Miria is just not that interesting of a character though. Uh, Alisu is cool. Alisu Tachibana, like she feels so mature. She's still 12, but she feels really mature and oh yeah, she like reads books and she's kind of like I guess in a way like she kind of feels like yeah, not an adult. Like say like what is it? There's the other girl, Lisa, um, who almost like thinks that she is an adult and like thinks that other people should view her as one. Like she dresses in these like slutty outfits and is really into makeup and um that it's almost like she doesn't realize that it's inappropriate for her to act that way as a 12-year-old. Um, Whereas Arisu is more like a proper type of adult, like someone who actually acts mature and is like, really calm and collected and really knows what she's doing. Has like better leadership skills and stuff. Um, so it's like almost like they're both kind of like like premature adults in different ways, which is interesting. Um, who else was there? Um, I can't remember. Chia Koharu was kind of boring. Oh, was she? Wait, which one was she the animal girl? I remember one of them was an animal girl. Um, not like has animal ears. Oh, this 8 to 9. It might have been her. I know one of them is like really into pets and stuff. Is that her? I can't remember. Um, but yeah, overall, oh yeah, and the producer was interesting. Like usually he's not. Saying basically all the other Idolmaster anime, producers is boring. Um, but in this series, I like the producer. The well, one thing is that he's very short. Like I think he's also uh, like he's around the same height as they are. Like he's just this tiny little guy. He is an adult. I think he's a very young adult. Maybe like in his early 20s or something. Um, but like I know they did show him drinking, so he must be at least 20. But yeah, he's a shorty. He's kind of a cutie as well. Um, but he's also has a finger mills. Like he talked about that he really would have preferred to be like the producer for like a really mature idol group, and I kind of ship it. Like I kind of like the idea of having like this short little guy with like I don't know, like someone who's like 10 years older who like towers over him. um just like the image of that, of him, yeah, like just being like this older woman. Like I kind of like the idea, but he's stuck with this, yeah, this group of a bunch of children who he has to be the producer of. It's like this isn't what I asked for. Um, but yeah, that's cool. I like the fact that they really do give the producer a proper personality instead of just being like, I don't know, generic or being a pervert or something. Like he's not really a pervert. Um, and maybe it's best like for the series to have a guy who's into older women who's in charge of the children, because if it was like uh, a different way, then then it might be like really creepy. Um, so the fact that he's in no way attracted to any of them is definitely best for the series. Um, especially with some of them being as you know uh, erotic as they are. Well, specifically one of them. Yeah, none of the other girls are really like that. It's really just Lisa. Um, yeah, it was a fun series. I'd recommend it. Honestly, out of all the idol anime out there, it's not bad. Like they, it's still a big cast, but like they genuinely do a good job at like showing off what each girl is like. And if there was a sequel, I'd totally watch it because it'd just be nice to see more of these girls. Um, but and after that, I watched Gachumon wa Usagi Desu ka Dear My Sister, which is the movie, or takes place it takes place after the second season and before the third. It was fun. Oh, it's cute. It's more of Gachumon wa Usagi Desu ka. Can't really complain about that. Um, was there really anything important that happened in the movie? It's their family. Oh yeah, they chill with Mocha a bit. I don't know. It was cute. Nothing much value. Uh, and then I watched Gachumon wa Usagi Desu ka Sing for You, which is the OVA, and again more cute. Um, yeah. And then Kyofu All Black. This is the one that shows like the girl on the recorder. I think I've seen memes of it just around because it's, I guess, a very memeable um, image. Uh, but the actual song itself and the video itself, it's not great, but whatever. It's a music video. Um, I think this one's gonna be the big fish, the last anime I'm talking about today, Oshi no Ko. Um, yeah, there are many things to say about Oshinoko. And you kind of do have to spoil it to like talk about it, which is unfortunate because I really do prefer giving like spoiler-free reviews to, because it's like I just like throw this on when they're listening in the car or whatever, right? And I don't really want people to have to like skip around and stuff. This is the last anime of the episode, so if you haven't seen it yet, you can just stop listening right now. But yeah, to get into Oshinoko. Also, I did go to an anime convention recently. I'd seen like about half of the Oshinoko. Um, there were a lot of eyes. Like quite a few. It was at least a dozen, I would say, of eyes. Um, not as many as the other girls or the other character. I saw one Aqua. I saw at least like a Ruby or two. Um, I don't remember seeing any Kanas. I heard there was some, but yeah, I seem to be like the big one. People like dressing as I. Uh, it might just be like the way she looks, cause like I is very pretty. Um, I like her hair, like the blue with like the bit of pink in it. It's really pretty. Um, her outfit is also very pretty. Um, like with like the pink dress, the gloves just kind of do like work well with it. It looks prettier with them. I kind of I do like gloves in general though. But yeah, that is funny because like yeah, obviously if you've seen it, like, which you should have if you're listening this far, um you know that I kind of loses her presence in the anime very quickly. Like, she doesn't show up past episode 1. um but like her as like a concept is very prominent throughout the entire series. Um, but I guess she's kind of more like I guess kind of I'd almost say a princess of like the kind of character who you're like searching for, but isn't actually around, isn't like present. Sort of like in like the Legend of Zelda, that it's like Zelda isn't a main character. Uh, she's like someone that you're looking for. It's like she kind of serves that role. Like she's not around, but it's like he's like trying to uncover this mystery and trying to like get closer to like who is close to her, and the that's like chasing after her is like the purpose, but she's not really a character in most of the series. Um, so yeah, it's like it's interesting. Like so many people have latched on to her because like we really only find out more about who I is like through like looking back through the history and like Aqua's memories of like what he knew of her as an idol, but we don't really get to know much of what she is like. We only get to know what she's like as a person, mostly vicariously, just through like through history, through like this kind of research, as opposed to like just being able to see her as a character and know what she's like. Um, but yeah, but she is a cool character. Like what we know about her, she's really interesting. Like the fact that she's an idol, but she also does like the fact she had kids, um, despite being an idol, um, is interesting. But also like in terms of the other characters, the characters that we actually do get to see on screen, they're all also very interesting. Like yeah, like Aqua is the protagonist. Yeah, acting. Yeah, he's an actor, and it seems like I feel like the show has more about acting than it has about like you know um idol stuff. Like it's more of an acting anime than an idol anime. Um, just because like, well, our protagonist is an actor. He's not an idol, and he doesn't want to be an idol. Um, and so we see like him, going through this acting journey, even though it's like he doesn't necessarily want to be an actor. It's just that's what's the best route to like uncover the mystery of I. Um, I shouldn't just be recapping the anime. Yeah, Aqua's a cool character. Like I guess in terms of motivation, the fact that he cares so much about I, like he doesn't like even though, well, he cared about her even before he was turned into her child. Um, so it makes sense. Like he still cares about her. Um, but it's it's interesting, like yeah, seeing his journey, seeing just how much he really does care about her, um, seeing him trying to like unravel that mystery. Um, Also, yeah, Ruby was also a fan of Eyes, but Ruby doesn't view things in the same way as Aqua. Like Aqua does kind of like he hates the idol industry, whereas Ruby still wants to be an idol, which is also interesting to see. Like for her to like lose someone so important to her because of the idol industry, that like the idol industry took away her mom, took away her Oshi, and and then she becomes an idol herself. It's kind of a funny route to go to. And be like, I might die. Like this isn't good for me. But she does it anyway. So yeah. Well, she is very cute as well, and she does. remember people saying she looks kind of like Nijika. I think just because she has like the blonde side tail. Not like Nijika is the only character with a blonde side tail. Like what was it? Ai Hayasaka uh from Kaguya-sama also has a blonde side tail. I think what was it? There was a was it a new Tao as well? Who has the blonde side tail? Can't remember her name. Yeah, that is a hairstyle that exists. It's not something that's Nijika specific. Um, but okay, yeah, she's a cutie. And yeah, the art in this is just really pretty in general. Like that's like why do all the characters look so pretty? Like even Aqua looks pretty. It's just the art style. They also have like these huge shiny eyes that look like really pretty. Um, Obviously they have like this like the star in them. Like it was that's kind of a representative thing. Like eye has two stars, like a star in each eye, and then Aqua and Ruby each have one, but they have them on opposite eyes of each other. Um, it's almost like Aqua or eyes, not like split between them. Um, I I don't know actually like the exact meaning behind that. I don't think the show ever explains it. They don't mention the star. It's just a thing that exists. Uh, but I'm sure it has some deeper meaning behind it. Um, and but like the other characters are pretty as well. Say like Hannah obviously doesn't have or Kana. She doesn't have those kinds of eyes, but like her eyes are still very pretty. Like they're big and sparkly, and I don't know. It's just like a gorgeous looking show. Yeah, and the hair is also obviously is just like really pretty. Um, which like it's I don't know. Like it's kind of interesting that like they did put so much detail into like making the show like as pretty as possible when it's also like very subversive where it's like it's not even really an idol anime. Like because of like especially who it's focusing on, I feel like it is more of an anime about acting as well as it's an anime about like the entertainment industry as a whole as opposed to being just an idol anime. Um, but like yeah, they do a good job of making the girls look very pretty, and like when they're doing their idol stuff, like on that rare occasion, like they do have very pretty outfits as well, and they have nice songs. And yeah, the opening is really good. I did already talk about the opening because I talked about Idol, the music video. Yeah, it does have a great opening, a great ending song too. Um, yeah. What else is there? Yeah, like the internal kind of plots and stuff about uh like the things that Aqua acts in, the stuff that Ruby does in her um in her idol like career as well. It's interesting. Um, the first episode was also yeah really well done. I think people know that though. Like it is like a movie, and it's kind of movie production levels. It is really good. Um, and it is from Doga Kobo, which I didn't expect to be who would make this anime. But they did a good job. Because Doga Kobo, like, they pretty much only focus on, like, cute girls doing cute things. They have some other stuff. Well, they have, like, just cutesy stuff in general. Like, so they did some like, rom-coms. But it's mostly cute girls doing cute things or rom coms or they're just like cutesy stuff. Um, so this one like in terms of character design, it's cutesy, but in terms of like actual writing, it is very much not so. It's like kind of dismal that it's like because it's not is it dark? Like, in a way it is dark, but I feel like it's more like, yeah, like depressing. That it's like that they kind of talk about stuff in like a really, I guess, realistic manner. That it's they kind of go into like depth in a way of it, just like looking into like, yeah, the idol industry is a bad thing. It's not like, wouldn't be something like magical girl raising project kind of dark. It's more like a realistic level of darkness, which is like way better. um but yeah, it's a good show. Probably know that. Although, like, I guess different people are gonna come away from it different ways. Cause, like, say I know, like, it shot up to the top of the Mal charts, and it's kind of fallen down since then. But like, a lot of people really like this, but then there's gonna be some people who like resent it for being popular. Like, why isn't X more popular than Oshinoko? But I feel like it is deserving. Like, it's not like it's just an accident or people like blindly liking it for no reason. It is really good. Um, and oh yeah, I didn't talk about Kana's like actual character. She talked about the fact that she's cute. Um, Kana, yeah, Kana's really honestly interesting because she was like this really arrogant, but like really good child actress, and then she became like a has been by the time that she was a teenager. Um, but like that does make her interesting, like the fact that she still kind of has like this, like a bit of arrogance left to her, even though like no one really cares about who she is. And which is, yeah, it's like, it's kind of interesting, um having her be that way. She is also very cute though. Like, I love the short hair, the hat, the was it a beret that she wears? It's adorable. But yeah, um, yeah, it's a great show overall. Yeah, that wraps things up for today. Uh, I hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you again next time, and goodbye.